recording us? I don't want to be on record.
Wait, I'm not posting it, don't worry.
Name the damn thing.
Maza.
Say hi. Say hi.
Yeah, so
anyway, I'm down there, and I just kind of poke out on the boardwalk, kind of look at the building, and there's a co-worker place, and a couple guys are sitting there. It's pretty mellow. Town is weird, though, I tell you. I've never seen it so vacant and weird and desolate. And then the restaurants are still open, but there's like picnic tables outside, and I don't know, it's weird down there. This is the first time I actually went and explored since this whole thing started. So I get down there, and fuck, dude, I go to pull my clutch in, and the fucking cable snaps. Way the fuck down there, the fuck clutch. So now I'm stuck in gear.
nice.
So I'm like, oh, fuck me. And I'm looking at it, and I'm so screwed. I'm out with no fucking tools. I can't even pedal the damn bike because it's stuck in gear. I'm like, my only fucking thing is if I've got enough full-scale muscle to fucking pedal it from a stop, get it,
Get it going, yeah.
to get the motor spinning immediately.
Right.
I could only get it to, the motor fucking turned over like one compression stroke. And I came to, no, not happening. So I'm like, oh, fuck me. So I pick up the back tire and I walk out to the front. It's hot. Now it's like almost noontime or whatever, so I can't get out of the sun. And of course I wore a jacket because I wanted to carry my thing to take pictures. But I'm fucking melting down. So I go in front of the CMAR, the new marine supply place, and they got like a storage container outside of their door. So now I'm on like the C Street side where the parking lot is. And I lean the bike up against the thing, and I'm looking at it, and fucking, I'm just so fucked. And the container was open, and I was like, you know what, I bet you I lean up against this container and stop right here. Somebody's going to come out and be like, can I help you? Sure enough, 2 minutes later, some guy comes walking by out to his truck, says, how you doing? I was like, oh man, my clutch cable broke. He comes back, he says, what, your clutch cable broke? And I showed him. I was like, oh, it has a motor on it. So we worked there. And look at the cable. The fucking guy, look at this, wow. They're fucking gonna drive out the homeless people, are they? They got the big machines in now. Crazy.
They're building all over Bellingham.
That's what we gotta do, is get ourselves some excavation machines, because you're right, they're fucking building everywhere. Even with COVID going on, that's not stopping the building.
There's an auction, a local one that's selling off up in Ferndale. They're selling all sorts of heavy equipment.
Really?
Yeah. It's on Enterprise, the main drag that runs north and south through Ferndale. It's just down the street from me.
I've always wanted to, well, not that I've always wanted to, but I noticed that back home, some of the old guys, like, I always look at what old guys do for money.
Should we go straight?
I always go straight. I always looked at what the old guys did, and the old guys that had the most money, that were the happiest, they had fucking excavation equipment and trucks. I drove trucks around and fucking got to play in the dirt like a big kid.
That's all I work with are these guys. You should see their properties, man. Most of these truckers, I'm telling you, they've got like 2 rigs in their property. They've got about at least 5 acres each, with the barn, the main house. I mean, big driveway where it's they can pull in, U-shaped driveway. It's amazing. I mean, the land out there is so cheap, but these guys, they're banking it. And they got their toys all right.
Anyway, back to the story. Fucking guy saved my ass. He looks at the cable and he goes, I asked him, I was like, you got the thing that you can clip on the end of this cable and put a new end on it? He said, yeah. No fucking shit. So, he comes back out with this little thing, and my cable's broken, and so now it's shorter than it was because a piece broke off of it. So of course nothing wants to fucking work right. But he put the thing on, and got my, like, where it broke, it was rubbering on this aluminum thing that wore. He straightened that shit out. Got it all together. Got the handle part together with the new little piece in there, and it fucking worked. I was able to pedal the bike at that point. I couldn't let the clutch out because now the clutch cable was too short.
Yeah.
And I have 2 adjustments on it. I adjusted them all the way down. One I couldn't do on the side of the road, but I tried to get to one. Still, whatever. But I was like, thank fucking God. And so I pedal all up, and I know that I had about, not much, maybe 3/8 of an inch of cable on it. Like, it comes down to the engine, goes through the little thing, the lock mechanism that holds it to the arm. I had about 3/8 of an inch of wire outside that. So I went up to the Jiffy Loop at the top of the hill and asked the guy to borrow a screwdriver, and I was able to fucking loosen that nut or the screw enough. I got the clutch. I got to be able to actually drive the motherfucker home. Boy, I lucked out.
But you got to replace the cable.
Cable's working right now, but I'm sure it's going to break again. Or I'll have to do, like, this guy's little crimp thing. It works. I don't think it's going to work, like, long term. I have a feeling that if I go fucking around, there's a good chance it'll snap off and, come off. But it held pretty damn, it's a marine guy, it's a marine tool with a marine crimp, so usually that shit is pretty strong. And it seems to be holding, and as long as it holds, it's good. But yeah, the long and the short of it is I'm going to have to get the lead, like somebody that has the machine to do the lead type crimp, or get a new cable. Why aren't you going straight that way?
Doesn't matter, I think.
Why, are you going to get on the highway now?
No.
Oh, you're going to... I see.
Jesus, I can't get rid of this damn cough.
COVID. You guys got COVID.
It's what you get for not wearing a mask. Is this thing still recording? Yes, it is. Go away.